Brilliant chat. There we go, Reds. Yeah, do apologise. Welcome, Reds, to Anfield Index. Yeah, do apologise there, chat. Quick turnaround in regards to the schedule. A massive thank you to everyone that did tune in to the last watch along as well. The second watch along of this evening. Anyone that obviously did watch the previous one, Liverpool 4-0 winners, 4-1 winners against Athletic Bilbao as well. A good, strong showing by the likes of Trey Naoni, who did play centre-half for the majority of that game as well. Rio and Gamua getting a goal and an assist in that game as well. So it was a very good, a very great start for Liverpool. Yeah, a couple of hours ago anyway from kick-off. But we are getting closer to the curtain raiser Premier League fixture on match week 1 against Bournemouth on Friday night. It's closing in on us very quickly, really, the start of the Premier League campaign. And tonight, as we will start at 8 p.m. kickoff at Anfield under the lights again now, closer to the team that will be featuring in a couple of days' time against Crystal Palace, of course. The big massive 50p trophy anyway, the Community Shield. It's always good. It's technically classed as a pre-season friendly in it still, but it's nice. We're not Arsenal. We don't celebrate that anyway. But it's good. If you can win it, sounds great. But the main thing is going into Friday night, match week 1 in the Premier League against Bournemouth, against Iraola's side. We want to be putting on a strong performance, and a performance worthy of defending champions, hopefully, in the Premier League this coming season as well. So, Reds, if you haven't already done so, and it's first time round here, Anfield Index, obviously second match day live of this evening as well. I'll be covering for all the Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup and League Cup games. I'm Jack McIndoe anyway, so welcome if it's the first time tuning in, and welcome to Anfield Index. Obviously, been around for a very long time anyway, so it's the first time around here. If you're on X or you're on Facebook, head over to the YouTube channel or whatever social media platform you are watching. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below, drop a follow button, and if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video. Massively helps out as well, Reds. But as you can see on the video printer down there below, trust me there, in regards to Liverpool starting at 11. From the back, we'll start Mamardashvili in goal. The back line for Liverpool this evening: Frimpong, Endo, Canate and Milos Kerkez. The midfield trio of Dominic Szoboszlai, Ryan Gravenberch and Florian Wirtz as well. And up front, Salah, Hugo Ekitike and Cody Gakpo. And the bench, Pesci, Nallo, Morrison, Davidson and Wright, the new signing from Salford City. The 17-year-old will be absolutely made up to be in the environment of Liverpool Football Club, and especially obviously the official announcement on Liverpool's website this morning. He's a lad that gets lots of goals by all accounts. You listen to all the respected journalists speak about breaking down his game as well. He's one for the future, but as we've seen with Rio and Gamua in the last hour and a half anyway, a goal and assist. Yes, it's pre-season, but I think he's had a massive impact on this Liverpool side. But I think today's game, I think it's the second time now we are going to be witnessing the likes of Gravenberch, Wirtz and Dominic Szoboszlai play together as a midfield trio. I think that's like probably the bang on midfield and probably the similar team, apart from obviously Virgil van Dijk currently missing anyway. So Reds, let us know. Obviously Virgil van Dijk still to come into this starting 11 as well, but yeah, he's not on the bench Virgil anyway. Chat, does anyone know if Virgil's injured, or please do let us know anyway. It's been a quick turnaround. I haven't quite looked on social media. Hopefully Virgil's not injured or everyone is okay with Virgil anyway. But yeah, chat, let us know. I think it's very close to the team that will be featuring on the first match week against Bournemouth as well. But that is a very strong side indeed, chat. Of course, Virgil van Dijk to come in, and obviously potentially Alisson as well. But let's hope Alisson's okay and everything in regards to Alisson at this moment in time as well. But Reds, how are we? Oh, as John, nice one for that, bud. Obviously, Virgil van Dijk, hopefully he's okay. But again, it's another little rest for Virgil, because it's going to be not just for Virgil, but for the squad. It's going to be very much a grueling season inbound, really, for everyone in terms of the amount of minutes. If we want to be winning absolutely everything that we want to be doing, Champions League, Premier League, of course, the two big priorities. But chat, I'm really excited. I know, obviously, it's the final pre-season game. I know we've got Community Shields in a week or so's time as well, so that's still technically classed as a friendly as well. But like the final proper pre-season friendly is, but again, it's another opportunity. I know I've gone, luckily enough, I've been able to go to a fair chunk of the pre-season games. As I said, I'm not a season ticket holder anyway, so any opportunity that I have had over the years of watching Liverpool, it's the pre-season game is always a good opportunity for non-season ticket holders or just members in general to get like a bit of the action, really. First time watching, obviously a very long time ago. My very first game was back in 2006. I was sat in the Kop, Liverpool 1-0, Luis Garcia, Kop end. I remember that game. I'll always remember that game, me and my dad as well. So again, opportunities like today, like it was when the lads and ladies went over to Hong Kong as well, and obviously into Tokyo and the Asia continent as well. So it's an opportunity for every Liverpool fan to get the opportunity to be in the ground, be in the environment, and even, as we said with Rio and Gamua, being in that environment. Obviously, Wright, the lad that we signed from Salford, might be his first opportunity to be in the environment of Liverpool, being around the likes of Salah, Gakpo, Van Dijk, all the lads as well that are in and around the Liverpool squad as well today. So it's all part of the big machine that is Liverpool Football Club. And yeah, it's exciting, Reds. We're getting closer to the Premier League as it's, and yeah, just can't wait until we get kicking off, really, and we get back to business, doing what we done really well last year, and that was win games of football. And the quicker we get back to doing that, the better, really. And then just let the outside noise in regards to non-Liverpool fans as well. They'll be all chatting and like trying to bring Liverpool down. But we know the squad quality. We know who's in the dugout in terms of head coach as well, Arne Slot, and the environment that we've created. Obviously the Jurgen Klopp years as well. But in terms of what we've done last year was really special. And I think Liverpool this coming season can do something very similar in regards to creating that environment and winning environments. As long as we get a bit more luck in the Champions League draw as well, then sounds it'll be all good. But chat, Frimpong, Kirkes, obviously Ibu Kanate as well. As Jan said there, nice one there, bud. Yeah, think he might be sick, mate. But yeah, if he is sick and chat. Just a couple more minutes. Just Virgil's played so many games on it, so hopefully he's okay. I'm sure he'll be okay anyway. Nice ones for that, lad. Do my job. Yes, lads. Nice one for that, mate. Up to Reds. Happy days there. Big up there. John, Touchwood. John, yeah, no injury concerns. The main thing come out of this pre-season, apart from like the little blemish, as we said in the last watch along, was Joe Gomez, really. Obviously did fly back over to England anyway when we were in the Asia tour. But fingers crossed. Still got another 90 minutes this afternoon or this evening. Touch wood, everyone, and hopefully no one gets injured this afternoon, and we go in strong against Crystal Palace in a couple of days' time as well. So yeah, manager wants. Well, never. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't. But he deserves a good rest, Virgil, because as we know, he's Captain Marvel. Anyway, but Reds, anyone tuning in? It's Mavrashvili, Endo, Kanate, Kirkes, Frimpong, the midfield trio of Szoboszlai, Floody and Viets, Gravenberch, and of course the who else is playing right wing other than Mohamed Salah, Cody Gakpo, and of course through the middle, the heart of this team as well, is Hugo Ekitike. And if Isaac does arrive, chat, tell you, we'll be absolutely stacked. We'll be bringing in two lads with a lot of quality, really, and certainly will complement Liverpool, in not just in the Premier League, but in all competitions as well. And Rio and Gamel, we've just said, if he hopefully kickstarts it, like properly goes mad this season in terms of banging in loads of goals. We had a certain Michael Owen when he come through the academy, Gerard Carragher, like it was Fowler, Redknapp, the list is absolutely endless. Anyway, they all come through Liverpool's academy, and he never really looked back. McManaman, even though he left the Real Madrid, but what a player he was as well. Sadly, he wasn't in this team that Liverpool have got now. I think he would have stayed, maybe, don't know. But yeah, he come through a period that was really difficult for Liverpool. Not a lot of money, as we know, McManaman. But it is what it is. The main thing is now, if Rio coming through and we got Salah, we are in such a promising position, not just on the pitch, but commercially and revenue. And I tell you, as soon as Liverpool release, as we said in the other watch long before, as soon as Liverpool released that fair kit, our absolute stock price on the stock exchange for Liverpool will absolutely astronomically shoot through the stars as soon as that fair kit gets released. I tell you, Adidas thought they loved to make money. Wait until they release that fair kit for Liverpool. I tell you what, mate, that is an elite kit. That will be remembered for the next 50, 60 years. That is going to be one that you probably buy one, and if you've got a little bit of extra a couple of pennies left, buy one, and then keep it away. If you want to give it to another family member in 20 years, that will triple value in a year's time. It'd be crazy. It's like when you look at the Crown Patriots and that. Obviously, there was a classic football shirts. I think it was the vault has opened in Liverpool. If you like your Liverpool shirts and all that, that's opened its doors in Liverpool this week as well. Coincided obviously with the launch of Adidas's kits. So yeah, if you're milling around, if you're coming over to Liverpool, check that out. If you love your Liverpool classic kits, that's going to be a fan favourite for Liverpool fans on Merseyside, or anyone coming in if you like your classic shirts as well. So yeah, Reds, I'm looking forward to it. As Jan said there, chat in the starting 11 this evening. Second team. There's a lot of talent on there, but I think my excitement's similar with you, Jan, and the majority of us. I watched a fair bit of the Bundesliga over the last couple of seasons, especially the year in which Fluidity and Frimpong did win the Bundesliga title. But I don't know how much you watch, Jan, or some of you. Obviously, it's all Liverpool, but I loved watching him. He's a lad with a lot of quality. He's going to be so special. The main thing is we just keep him fit. Keep Waits fit. There's not going to be a like-for-like replacement, as similar with Salah as well. When you have the level of both of those players, it's difficult to get like-for-like quality, because it's not like we've got another 100 million sat round the back of the sofa or whatever. You can't do it. But what you can do is trying to bring in a young player like Rio and Gamua, obviously even Harvey Elliott. If Harvey doesn't go this season, if Harvey stays until January or whatever happens, then laying off, be in the environment of these elite level footballers like Waits, like with Frimpong, Ekitike as well, Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson, when they're all playing as well. Just like in any work of life or business or whatever, if you admire someone above you in a position that you want to aspire to be, you're just asking lots of questions really, and how do I do this, how do I do that? You watch, you listen, you take in as much as you possibly can, and you learn as much as you can at your pace as well. So it's just about being in that environment. And certainly Florian Wirtz, he's going to be a phenomenal footballer, not just for the future, but for the present now, and hopefully leads Liverpool on to bigger and greater things in the next couple of seasons as well. But he needs to see some of this. As John said there, more or less our start 11 apart from Virgil and Alisson Becker. But not too bad of a player to come in, John, and chat. Mamardashvili, a phenomenal footballer by all regards, one of the best, I think, in terms of valuation in European football. Obviously, in terms of his age bracket of goalkeepers, if you go off transfer market anyway, he was regarded as, just if you listen to all the expert Spanish journalists and obviously the Georgian press as well, big, highly regarded goalkeeper, one for the future. Can be one for the present, but as we said in the last watch along, there's a couple of people that mentioned, obviously Alisson Becker still hasn't renewed his contract. Is there a bit of an understanding there in the background that Alisson might have told Liverpool, I'd like to possibly leave Liverpool in the next couple of seasons? We'll find out anyway. I want Ali to stick around as long as he can, but it just depends what Ali wants to do really. But I think all will be made up if Ali signs a new deal. But when the time comes, when Ali eventually leaves, and if he is to sign a new contract, or maybe 5-6 years time, or whatever happens, similar with Salah as well, you'd like to spring in. We've brought in Mamardashvili anyway, one of the world's best in terms of his age category as well. But the fact that we brought him in already to laying off Alisson Becker, to be in that coaching goalkeeper setup as well, It's only going to bode well, really. Big up there, Steve. Not too bad, la. Hope you're well, mate. As I said, second watch along of the day. As I said, I enjoyed the chat. If anyone did miss the watch along, has anyone seen the highlights? What were your favourite big moments about the first 90 minutes of today? Anyway, obviously, if anyone's on the ground today, going to see the Reds twice. I'm guessing if you bought a ticket, you can get to see both. I don't know. Apologies, chat. I don't know if Liverpool were selling both tickets at the same time. So say if you bought like the 5 o'clock game, can you stay in the ground? So let us know anyway. I'm guessing if you bought the first ticket, you can go and stay, but it might be different. I don't know. I don't know how Liverpool have done that, really. I'm guessing it was just one ticket for both of them, or if we want to be bidding for Isaac, we might be selling one ticket and then selling the other ticket anyway. Or we want to bid for even more. Gahey, chat, I think, I do apologise. Dave and David Lynch, obviously on Media Matters tomorrow. I think just before they come on air, it's a quick turnaround anyway. I think there was an article floating about in, I don't know, it was about possibly Newcastle going back in for Gahey. Chat, is anyone can bring me up to speed on that one if anyone's seen the article? Apparently Newcastle are exploring the opportunity to bring in Gahey in. I think I've seen something on Twitter anyway about that, or X. Happy days there, Steve. So if that's the case, then yeah, I'll be disappointed if we miss out on Gahey, but at the end of the day, Reds, we only want players that want to sign for us. And I think Liverpool are big admirers of Gahey, but as we know, Newcastle's current predicament, they're absolutely desperate to be bringing in any form of transfer, considering the lack of sporting director at the football club as well. So yeah, Newcastle will make it as wait. I guess yeah, it's gonna be one of them midnights. Yeah, it's one of them. But at the end of the day, we're not going to be bullied in the transfer market. If a player wants to come, then sounds. Isaac clearly wants to come to Liverpool, but just a matter of Newcastle can actually get their house in order, really, because yeah, it's going to be difficult, really. I think if Isaac does stay, I think he will sign a new deal, but it will be with a buyout clause. That's what I think. If Liverpool don't get the deal over the line in the next couple of weeks before the end of the transfer window, as we said, Liverpool ended their chase for Virgil van Dijk at that period in time, and then we signed him a couple of months later in the January window, didn't we? So it's all if, buts, and maybes, and just a mixed bag, really. But it's not the end of the road if Liverpool don't get Isaac this window. We'd like to get him in as quick as we possibly can, but if that's not the case, then Liverpool's interest will certainly not disappear overnight, really. But we're not going to be, we mean business. We've got money, we can spend it, but it just depends. Newcastle, sort your gaff out, really. Anyway, Mavrashvili, Frimpong, Kanate, Endo, Kirkez, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Gakpo, Ekitike and Salah. And as we said in the other watch long an hour and a half ago, McAllister did play in that game, so big minutes for Alexis. As we know, he's only just recently started playing in the last week or so in terms of coming back into the group as well. So yeah, Dominic Szoboszlai playing that bit more of a deeper position for Liverpool this evening, which will be interesting. A position in which he did play at Brighton at the Amex. Not too long ago anyway. It's a position that he can play, but will be interesting. But a stronger lineup for Bilbao. You got Sanchez, Inaki Williams, Sandy, Nico Williams, the start of the Euros alongside Yamal. He's leading the line. And then Vivian, Agresso, Biani, the back line, Beccini, and Simon. Simon. That's the attacking midfielder for Chelsea, by the looks of it. If they can get their deal over the line anyway. Nottingham Forest agreed deal to sign Angus Gunn. He didn't play. No, I'm thinking of that's just come through on the notifications. Yeah, they had Turner, didn't they? That's who I'm thinking of. Turner used to play for Forest, so fair play. But Reds, you're excited for the new season. And chat, as we said in the last show, has anyone pre-ordered the new Liverpool kit, or you're looking to get it as well, it's looking good anyway. But yeah, as Steve said, he's getting the sleeves, the Liverpool kit. Yeah, the sleeves for Liverpool. I think that's what you meant, really, seeing it. Yeah, the long sleeves for Liverpool. Yeah, as I said, there'll be a couple of Liverpool players for Liverpool this evening. Yeah, are you getting the long sleeves or the short sleeves there, Reds, anyway? But I tell you, the Adidas gear, it's very expensive, of course it is, but it's really nice anyway. If anyone's fortunate enough to get them, then very, very nice as well. But Steve, I'm guessing you're getting the sleeves, the long sleeves for Liverpool. Throwback to the days of Torres. A very long time ago anyway, with Florian Wirtz. Obviously, wasn't too long ago for Bayer Leverkusen anyway, playing under the lights on a Champions League night with Liverpool. But as the nights are drawing in anyway, then Florian with the famous number 7 shirt. No introductions really on the great players that have already worn that shirt before them. Obviously, the most famous King Kenny. Obviously, James Milner recently in the last couple of seasons. But yeah, what an opportunity for Florian to really grab that shirt and make it his own, really, as well. So, yeah, we know the quality. But as you'll never walk alone, echoes round every corner of the ground. One of us to this evening's second game, as it was in the first game. We remember Diogo Jota and Andre, not just today, but going into next season as well. And you never walk alone, especially as we head into a campaign that has been extremely difficult the last couple of weeks for the family and friends of Diogo and Andre. As we go into this season and beyond, and forever on number 20, they'll always and forever will be Diogo. Will have a place at Liverpool in our hearts, in our love and everything. But the words of "you never walk alone," they mean a lot to all of us. No. Forever our number 20. Yeah, can't wait for a new season. That's what I'm thinking there, Midnight. Chat, I do apologise, I should actually know, really. But I'm guessing some fans have stayed in Midnight. Yeah, I'm guessing so. It was a double 2 for the price of 1 tickets, I'm guessing, or I'm pretty sure you could have had the option to buy the other ticket or whatnot. Because there was half an hour switch over, but I think there was a... Come on, Neds. Wait 1 second there, chat. And we are back underway here for the second match of this evening. Second match of the day, really. Liverpool 4-1 winners a couple of hours ago anyway against Athletic Bilbao, against their second string team, really. Liverpool's second string team. But Liverpool, second game against Bilbao, but I think all of us ordered in here. Bilbao, Sanadi. It's going to be a corner initially. With anyone that's not seen a bit of Athletic Bilbao over the last couple of seasons, especially with the Williams brothers. Inaki has been at Bilbao for a very long time. One of their longest ever servants anyway. And one of the highest goal scorers at the football club. Clearance by Virgil. As the words Ebu echo. Newcastle yeah. Probably as well. Yeah, as a Sicily won't make us wait. Yeah, they won't. Yeah, I think there'll be a cut-off day for both teams, really. Right, in all honesty. Yeah, I was trying to say, sign up through obviously Liverpool FC website if you want to watch the game, or it's available on LFC TV as well, Reds. If you're in the UK, that is. I don't know if it might be different in terms of different countries, really. I'm not too sure. I do apologise, Reds. But in the UK, obviously, LFC TV. Sign up for that as well. Oh, nice, Simon. Coming out of his penalty box there. Salah off the right flank, ball into the penalty box, deep cross all the way through there. Cody Gakpo couldn't quite get the right connection on that. Just a good 2-4 yards ahead of Cody Gakpo at the far stick. But if you are new round here, Reds, first time tuning into Anfield Index, make sure you head over, hit that subscribe button down below, click the link in the description to open up the Discord. Join the Discord community of ever-growing Liverpool fans. Over 2,000 Reds from across the continent, across the globe anyway. You'll find everyone in there as well. A great community of Reds. If you have got Discord, if you haven't already signed up for Discord, get involved with that as well, Reds. It's free to set up a Discord account, and if you click the link in the description, you can join the great community of Reds on Anfield Index through there as well. But if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button down below. If you are watching on X or Facebook, head over to the YouTube channel. Obviously, very quickly growing the YouTube side as well, Reds, which is fantastic. Much appreciated for everyone, their continued support, and anyone, the audio listeners as well, that have been listening for a very long time. Much appreciated as always, Reds. If you do, head over to AnfieldIndex.com to find out even more about all the things we do over there. In terms of 600 plus free articles, 75 free podcasts a month as well. Got absolutely everything, covering every angle of Liverpool throughout the season and even in pre-season as well. Absolutely chock-a-blocker, really, as well, Reds. Hang on a second. Just trying to check that Gakey quickly so we can get that. Have a little look at the Gakey news. But Liverpool on a counter-attack here. Ekitike to 3-on-3 here. Ekitike, he's got Gakpo to his left. He's played him. Nice early ball. Gakpo. Ball into the far stick. Wait! Oh! I'll tell you what, if he put that in the back of the net, the leap on Florian Wirtz. What an excellent counter-attack by Liverpool. It was a 3-on-3. Gakpo plays a tremendous ball, drifts it to the far stick, and Florian Wirtz, on his tippy toes there, trying to get absolutely everything on that, millimetres wide of the top right corner. And his second Liverpool goal. Anyway, obviously he did score against, was it Milan? No, the other one anyway. But yeah, he did score last week as well in that game. But a bright start by both sides, really, which is understandable. Given there seems to be a lot more of a quicker fizz to the ball, a bit more aggression in terms of the passing as well. But given the extent of the quality on show from both sides, even though we did have 2 goals in the first opening 6-7 minutes in the game a couple of hours ago, obviously at this point, Rio and Gamu had already had a goal and assist to his name, where it's playing Gakpo, drifting it off the left-hand flank. Is that a free kick, referee? And it will be a free kick on the edge of the box. But that is phenomenal stuff to be analysing really here, Reds. That is going to be a pattern of play that we will be seeing hopefully for the majority of the season. Every single time Fluidity where it picks up the ball 25, 30 yards from goal. Good luck for Premier League defences. It's who do you mark? Salah on the right, Gakpo on the left, Ekatike or Isaac, if Isaac arrives. Like, we've got options aplenty across the forward line, or whether that might be a bit more of a deep lying run from one of the midfielders as well, penetrating the lines. But Liverpool got a free kick opportunity here. But on that occasion, bringing Cody Gakpo, it's going to be madness this season, chat. It's options, every avenue trying to score goals. We've got all bases covered, really. It's extremely difficult in this position to get the up and over the wall. It's quite a fair, tall wall, that. But Saboz's like favouring a right footed here. Just left centre. Salah, he shifted it. Oh, straight to the goalkeeper. Unai Simon done really well to not spill that out, the Spaniard. Yeah, done well there. Hugo nearly tried to get a little toe poke on that. Couldn't quite get on the end of that, really. But yeah, the sheer power and trajectory really on that shot. Done really well, Simon, to give hold of that. Yeah, it's good. It's looking good, chat. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below as well, Reds. What was that? Sorry, no, this is not my channel. Midnight, obviously, I joined the Anfield Index team. Was it just before December last season? Well, yeah, no. Midway through, I started Midnight. But it's my full-time job, really, which I'm good. I do a bit of the production as well, helping everyone. But it's been an amazing journey so far. Still learning. Every day's a learning day. So we're always looking to improve. But yeah, it's good. It's good, mate. Midnight. As I said, if anyone's a regular viewer of me over the years, I've got my own channel as well. But this is the my day job, which I love. Excited to go into this season, but yeah, Midnight, obviously, with it being a very chock-a-blocker, sometimes I do my channel now and again when I get a bit of free time anyway. But I made up everyone that's come over from my channel and from everyone's channels, really, because we've got so many great people, like podcasts, guests, and everyone getting involved as well. Obviously, we got the Red Room tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Obviously, Chris Khan, one of the biggest names on the Liverpool scene as well with regards to his channel and everything. So it's been great to get Chris on board. Well, he's been on board for a while now, but like obviously I'm still meeting everyone. But yeah, Chris, and we'll be live tomorrow at 8 PM. And we're getting some of the best up-and-coming Liverpool YouTubers as well on the Liverpool scene. So tune into that, Reds. All discussion about transfers, heading into the new pre-season as well. Or new season, sorry. Obviously, Anna, have a little talk. The probably lads will probably mention the games that we've had today as well. So plenty to get stuck into. Media Matters tomorrow. Apologies, chat, if you're wondering where it is. But obviously with the games, with the double header today, obviously Media Matters, usually on a Monday, but it'll be tomorrow in midday with Dave Davis and David Lynch as well. The lads will be analysing the game today and obviously all the latest transfer news. Salah, lovely play. Wait, absolutely magical. Magical quick feet there by the German. I tell you what, I think one of the Bilbao midfielders wanted to do a shirt swap. We're only 20 minutes in, lads. Just absolutely dragged him. He's dragged him in. It's like it's one-way stopping of Floody and Waits. But Waits better get used to that in the Premier League. Especially given the type of quality Floody... Viets, apologies, chat. It's going to take a while to get used to it, chat. I do apologise. The Scouse tones do come through. But it's Viets. What a ball that is. Frimpong. He's found Floodian. Salah. Oh, what a ball by Salah. Gakpo. Oh, Gakpo, lad. If you put 2 goals in front of him. Salah. And there's rival fans that are saying Salah's form's going to fall off a cliff. They've been saying it for the last 8-9 seasons. Keep on chatting, you wham. Salah's going to be the... Oh, what a ball that is. Absolutely sliced that defence open there, Salah, as he has done over the years of many opposition teams. I think Gakpo got caught in between of scoring, crossing or shooting, really. I think it was just a bit of in the middle there, Cody. But if you're in opposition defence as well, you've got Waite penetrating through the middle, Salah on the right flank, Ekatike through the middle, Gakpo off the left. It's really exciting. Hugo Ekatike inside the penalty box. Little step over. He's found Salah. Oh, what a goal! Yes, lads! Oh, Hugo Ekatike, lads. That is absolutely filthy. Whoa, what a goal. What a goal, chat. Ekatike, little step overs in the penalty box in a bit, la. And he's had that awareness inside the penalty box to get his head up. He's done his little skill there to get away from the centre half. Just said, in a bit, la, I'm going. Yeah, playing straight through the lines as well. Inside left channel, Ekatike, little step overs. But he's got that awareness, and Salah puts that into the bottom right corner. Liverpool 1-0 up already. But hopefully that is a sign of things to come in the Premier League and the Champions League and absolutely everywhere we go for the next couple of seasons as well. Big up there, Steve. Yes, la. Nice one, bud. But get in there, Mo. Oh, good interception there by Frimpong. Great interception. Szoboszlai. Oh, wow. What a ball to find Salah. Salah. Wait. Oh, how have you not put that in the back of the net, la? Just bounced in front of him, really. But it was a tremendous ball into the box. Just, yeah, he's a shinner. It is a shin there, really. It's one of them. Just bounced off a shin. Unlucky there. But chat, I know it's pre-season and all that, but good luck to Premier League defenders and European defences. Hugo Ekatike, referee! That's a foul. Hugo Ekatike. I'm going to be honest, not seeing a lot of the lads, but listening to all the expert journalists and industry Bundesliga experts and that, he spoke about all of his quality. But the thing that stood out in the last couple of games is just his sheer pace. And even tonight, 15 minutes in, we knew he had a very good touch for the big lad. But my man is doing step overs and he'll probably start doing Cruyff turns very soon as well. But he's so quick. Hugo Ekatike. And if he's got quick feet like we've seen already, looks very good, chat. Really exciting. Wait, standing over this free kick here now. To the left of the penalty area, attacking the Annie Road ends. Waits. Simon collected that. They'll be looking for a quick counter attack here. Gravenberch, well done, lads. Oh. Inaki, he's done well there to manoeuvre away from Florian Wirtz. Ereso. Bo. Why's he trying to score from there? Unlucky lad. Bashiche with a very pop shot, really, to say the least, anyway. He's just like, I'll have a shot there. But I think in terms of when you analyse Bilbao as a team, really, I know everyone was, when they've had a little word on, when anyone's spoke on the AC Milan game as well, it's pre-season, they don't really matter. The main thing is that for all these games, the lads stay fit and get a lot more match ready as well. But I think when people mention obviously counter-attack, but let's analyse the defence. That team was makeshift backline anyway. But I think it's interesting that Liverpool have selected Bilbao in regards to playing them both games. Obviously, the younger side learning a lot more an hour and a half ago, even though that might have been their second team, both teams' second teams. But this evening, Bilbao are a very counter-attacking side that possess a lot of pace on the counter-attack. So we are playing a very experienced, a team with a lot of quality, a very technical team as well. So it's going to provide Arne Slot and the lads with a very fine test this evening. Salah inside the penalty box. Bureau, the fullback, standing Salah up really well there. Gravenberch winning that ball back really quickly. Salah, oh, what's that, Mo? Just tried to play that ball far too quick. Ahead of Florian. Absolutely dominating period for the Reds, as you would expect, given the talent on show. Frimpong. Unlucky lad. But Reds, let us know your thoughts on that, on the start of this game. It's a very, very good start for Liverpool, really. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. But yeah, if you haven't already done so, make sure you drop a like on the video as well. Wait, going forward. Ball to find Salah inside the penalty box. Salah. Wirtz. Back to him, ricocheted. Ekatike, rebound again. Third transition now, fell for Liverpool. We somehow kept hold of the ball. Well done, lads. Wow. Poetry, emotion. Gakpo now. What a spell of play here for Liverpool. As we reach the 20-minute mark, Anfield stands and applauds and remembering Diogo. He will take us to victory, and when he's running down the left wing. Let's see. Well done, lads. Benfica, don't you know? Oh, his name is Diogo. He wears number 20. Never walk alone, Diogo and Andre. Yeah, it's been a very good start here, Reds, on it. Very good start indeed. If you haven't already done so on YouTube as well, do drop a like on the video as well, Reds. hit that subscribe button down below. You want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, so you can open up a greater catalogue, a wider catalogue of great LFC contents throughout the upcoming season. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe as well. So you want to become, obviously, 75 free podcasts per month, 600 plus free articles. But if you do become an Anfield Index Pro member, obviously opens up even more great content as well. You want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, pay monthly as well, you can certainly do so. That is £7.99 as well. That's paying monthly. Liverpool on a counter-attack here. Liverpool going forward. Frimpong. Oh, it's just too much power on that, really. Unlucky there. But again, options are plenty for Liverpool on every avenue, really. Every angle Liverpool want to attack, whether that's be through the middle, down the left flank, on the right flank as well. So much attacking opportunities, really, for the Redmen. Yeah, £6.99 a month as well, Reds. Obviously, you can cancel at any time if needs be as well, Reds. But hopefully, you won't be cancelling. Obviously, if you want to pay yearly, it's £4.99. Obviously, billed at £59.99 as well per year. But I'm telling you what's that? Price of a coffee? Absolute bargain, Reds. So if you do subscribe and become an Anfield Index Pro member as well, Reds, just opens up a greater catalogue. If you want to listen to audio podcasts as well, live, that are getting, obviously, the post-match Raw shows or whatever, you can listen to all of them. Listen to all the podcasts as well. Pose some questions as well in the studio to any of the guests, any journalists as well that we do get on Anfield Index. You can certainly do so. And if you've got Discord as well, Reds, that opens up more greater channels as well, even more channels. So always good. But yeah, 25 as we approach the 25th minute mark here, Reds 1-0. But I tell you what a mad, amazing 25 minutes. I know everyone goes, don't be getting excited about pre-season, but I'm not going to listen to them because, you know what, off the back of watching the last 25 minutes, we're winning absolutely everything. That's a joke, rival fans, anyway, if you don't get sarcasm. If it's gone over your head and all that. But I'm confident for this season. Because we've got talent aplenty. Because you're looking at Kirkers, there's so much pace, there's so much power, so much intelligence, so much about this Liverpool side that was very reminiscent of the great Liverpool sides in the 70s and 80s as well. And especially if Liverpool can... If we can add a certain striker that plays for that Newcastle up front in a couple of weeks' time, then that would only strengthen Liverpool's attacking threat twofold as well. No. Little injury here, hopefully he's okay. For the... Yeah, not a malicious there from Dominic Szoboszlai. Just coming together there, really, for the Bilbao's number 18. Yeah, not malicious there. So coming together. It's football. Slight injury there. Yeah, fastly approaching August the 10th. Yeah, soon, mate. Fastly approaching. Yeah. But Liverpool on a counter-attack here again. He said play on there. Referee, we had the ball. Come on. Obviously, it's pre-season for the referees as well. Yeah, there we go. But I think he was a bit too quick on the whistle there, referee. Liverpool had possession. We were in control of that possession as well. We were going forward in transition. Canate, Endo. Oh, unlucky there, Endo. Very high pressing side. Bilbao, as we know. Liverpool in this counter-attack here now. Gakpo drifting off the left-hand channel. Oh, he's trying to ask too much. And Simon, he's absolutely ablazed of his defensive right-hand side there. I think he's just screaming at them. It's just far too easy for Gakpo just to drift off the left flank. But Simon, it's difficult to stop Cody in that flow, really. He can be as angry as he wants, but good luck trying to defend against our forward 5 attackers anyway. Lovely turn here by Bilbao. Oh, couldn't quite. Sanadi trying to play that delicate through ball. What? Are you mad, ref? I know it's pre-season, but don't get me started this early. That's never full. Wow. Game's gone if that's a free kick, Reds. Yeah, slight touch. But Reds, how are we? So, anyone just tuning in and you haven't switched the game on, what are you doing? Put the game on. Because it's more or less Liverpool at full strength apart from 2 positions. Obviously, Alisson Becker still to come back into the starting 11 and Virgil van Dijk. Ball to the far stick. There's a sloppy defending there. Sanchez. Very intelligent footballer. Sanchez. Obviously did get the equaliser in the cup final last season. Obviously in the Spanish Cup last year. But it's just a very sloppy goal for Liverpool to concede there, really. And that's what happens when you don't have a commanding Virgil van Dijk in the penalty box. The ball drifted into the far stick and no one's really picking up Bilbao's number 8. That's a position which he thrives in. It's his bread and butter, really. He's going to take that every day of the week. Yeah. Unmarked in the box. Can't allow a player that quality, that space and time. And that is 1-1. Yeah, did get that equaliser in the cup final last year. One of the biggest goals in Bilbao's history. Recently just signed a new contract as well. Very highly regarded. Not just in Bilbao, but certainly in Spain. But a bit of a sloppy goal to concede. It's been all Liverpool the last 28, 29 minutes anyway. But I think that's just a reminder for the Liverpool lads as we go into the Premier League season. That's football, really. Frimpong down the right. It's found Hugo Ekitike. Frimpong inside the penalty box. Frimpong. He's got a corner out of that. He's done really well, Jeremy, to get out of that, really. Created that space and created that attacking opportunity on his own right, really. Good luck trying to stop Frimpong in that speed anyway. Oh, these shots trying to sort me. Let's settle. There we go. So, half an hour on the ticket, on the clock. Liverpool just recently conceded in the last minute or so. But prior to that equaliser, Liverpool been dominating. It's a clearance off the line there. Great Sanadi with a back post clearance there. Backpedaling towards his own goal. Because if that it wasn't the case, I think Salah might have just gone on the end of that. It was a Ibu Kanate. Would have been interesting if Salah or Simon got on the end of that. Gravenberch straight at Simon, And that's going to be a corner for Liverpool. But again, another great connection from a Liverpool midfielder on the edge of the penalty box. Unmarked, Gravenberch. Straight at the goalkeeper, but hit with immense power, really. It was a difficult shot to keep hold of, really. I think he's tried to catch it, the Spaniard. Yeah, no chance catching that. It's going to be interesting chatting as we progress into the Premier League as well. Liverpool, like with all these new signings and potentially bring in Isaac. The height through Liverpool's squad is fantastic. Dominic Szoboszlai, he's hit that into the ground, really. It was a bouncing ball there, really. It was a diag hit to the edge of the penalty area. Dom hitting that on the volley, but he's hit that into the ground, and it's always difficult to try and defend a shot like that. Because the bounce on that could have went absolutely anywhere. Oh, no way. Endo nearly got into that. Again, carnage at the front post for Liverpool. Oh, Gravenberch, quick feet there. Ryan Gravenberch, he's found Salah. Ball to the far stick. Oh, Ibu! Oh, Ibu Kanate, lad. Overhead kick. Oh, Ibu Kanate, lad. Yeah. He's seen his names in headlights, really. Ibu Kanate, that should be 2-1 there, really, Reds. Ibu, a lovely ball by Salah. They'll be joking about that at half-time and full-time, the lads. Absolutely ripping Ibu about that miss. But I'll tell you what, he went for the spectacular there, Ibu. But looking at that chance from Endo, just a bit more closer to the far stick there, Endo. That would have been 2-1. Yeah. But that should be 2-1 there, really. Liverpool dominating, apart from the goal, which we conceded. But all action Liverpool so far in this game. Well done, Liverpool. Cody Gakpo. Good little bit of luck there, really. Florian Wirtz couldn't quite get his feet sorted there. But very high intense press from Gravenberch. And they've been able to done really well here, Bilbao. They're transitioning down the left-hand side, playing through the press. It's exactly why Liverpool are playing them. Very big, technical sides. They have a lot of pace on the counter. Brero. Inside the penalty box. Inaki Williams. Wide there, Reds. They'll be disappointed there. Well, getting away from Wirtz. Yeah, as Mark said there, it was not the best of marking, really, if we're being honest there, Bud, was it? But it's one of them, really. Salah, lovely ball forward here. Right-hand side, the penalty box. Salah, still got it here, Mo. It's inside the box. Drifted to the far stick. Ekatike. Cleared again. Wirtz, just keep on shifting that ball from left to right here, Eds. We'll create space. Just make that ball keep on moving. Florian Wirtz inside the penalty box. Big save by Simon again. Tell you what. He's earning his wage there tonight. He's had absolutely loads to do in the opening 35 minutes. Ridiculous ball in behind the opposition defences. So it's not just Salah this season, but you've got Wirtz running off the back of the opposition defenders. And if it's not Salah you're not marking, then Florian Wirtz to be playing that ball behind the channel and absolutely slicing the opposition teams open. But yeah, fair play, Reds. That's a foul by Hugo Ekatike there as well, Reds. It's a good, intelligent foul there. But Reds, let us know your thoughts on the start so far for Liverpool. Liverpool going forward here. Dominic Szoboszlai. Suppose like. Endo. Gravenberch. Ball to the far wide, right. What a ball by Salah to find Florian Wirtz. Oh. Tell you what, on that occasion, on that counter, Reds, you had an inverted run. A phenomenal run by Frimpong as well. It's not just the forward lads, but the interverting runs. Yeah, it's a bad foul there by Hugo. Not intentionally. Yeah, fair play. Fair play. Yeah. Not a malicious there, just a 50-50. He did pull out of the air position as well. Liverpool in a counter now. But yeah, the inverting runs, the overlapping runs from Kerkez and Frimpong. Ball forward, early ball in. Chat, first thoughts really so far. As Maestro said there, Ekatike's work rate. Yeah, so good, man, isn't it? Yeah. That's one of his biggest facets. And that's already been drilled into him in the early discussions from Arne Slot. I think if anyone's not seeing the unveiling video of Ekatike signing video, I think Slot, one of the first words he said to Ekatike, laughed and joked about him. So it was saying that Slot said work rate, like press as well. That's one aspect, and especially if you are leading the line for not just Liverpool, for any top European side, you need to be working hard. Just look at how hard this Liverpool side worked last season, and even Paris Saint-Germain. See what happens when Kylian Mbappe leaves the football club. Do you actually start winning Champions Leagues? Because as we know, Kylian Mbappe doesn't press. Doesn't do enough as a footballer for me personally. Gets all the goals, but as we're seeing already in Real Madrid, you need more than just goals. Looks like Sanchez might be injured here for Bilbao, which would be disappointing if you're a Bilbao supporter, with obviously the league closing in. One of their starlets, really, the number 8. Well, 5 minutes left in the opening 45 minutes here for Liverpool. Mohamed Salah couldn't quite get that opportunity through there. That's going to be some interesting link-up play down that right-hand channel, as is on the opposite side down that left. But I think in terms of the technical understanding between Salah, yeah, Sanchez has gone down there. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah. Bilbao supporters look away now. He's coming off. Looks like it might just be hopefully for them, a bit of fatigue or a bit of a slight. Ooh, wasn't intentional there by Szoboszlai, but just might be just a banging of knees, really, coming together. A little bit of a bruise on that, really. Yeah, he's coming off. Big up there, Paolo. Big up, mates. Big up to all the Bilbao supporters in the comments as well. Massive thank you for everyone that tuned in. Obviously in the first game, but hopefully he's okay for them. key figure in their squad, especially last season as well. Hopefully it's just a little bit of fatigue or a coming together, something they can run off in the next couple of weeks as well. But it's always, in pre-season games, as you know, it's always about taking a precaution, really. If you feel anything, don't overwork it, really. But hit that subscribe button down below. Drop a like on the video as well if you are tuning in. If you are watching on X or you are watching on Facebook, hit that subscribe button down below. Of course, as we fastly approach the start of the Premier League campaign in the next week or so, of course, the Community Shield, the next week coming. But that's when, in the following week after as well, that's when the big stuff starts. Premier League is back. And Liverpool will be wanting to defend our Premier League title. It's not going to be easy, Reds. There's going to be a couple of bumps along the road this season, of course, like as does in every season, especially last season as well. Didn't have many of them, but when they happened, we learned. And especially in the Champions League as well. That's why I think Arne and the board and everyone at Liverpool in the hierarchy have addressed this transfer window and gone, right, lads, if we get another Paris Saint-Germain or if we get another difficult draw again in the early stages next season, we've just got to make sure that we've got the quality to come off the bench or even start as well and just go for it. Nico Williams. Kept him quite quiet so far, but certainly one of the most tricky wingers in European football. Was linked with Arsenal, but not surprised he hasn't signed for Arsenal. Don't think. I think he's meant to be a Real Madrid fan as well, apparently. Nico Williams. Obviously best mates with Yamal of Barcelona anyway. Took the world by storm in the last previous Euros. But fresh off signing a new deal. Same with Sanchez. A lot of the contingents, the core of that squad, especially winning the Spanish Cup last season as well, which was massive when you actually think about, not like, I think in terms of the stature of the club, and they're a big club, but I think when you analyse La Liga and obviously the big three really, Real Madrid, Barcelona as well, and Atletico Madrid over the last 20 years since obviously Diego Simeone's come into that league as well. But for them to be able to win the Spanish Cup last season was massive, really, against Mallorca. Fair play to Real Mallorca as well, getting to that final last year. Something that not a lot of supporters and certainly Mallorca fans wouldn't have expected, but he done well to get there, and quite rightly he deserved a place in the final, considering the teams that he did knock out. Big up there, Jan. I'd say me, mate, if I'm being honest. I need to get an haircut before the season starts anyway. There we go. Go with that one. But that is half time there, Reds. A very, very promising opening 45 minutes. Even though it's 1-1, but it's been a very thrilling 1-1. Wait 1 second there, chat. Stop the clock there. Wait 1 second there, chat. So big opportunities. But, chat, what are we saying? On the opening 45 minutes there as well, Reds. And bear with 1 second, I'll try and find that Gakey story. If anyone can, in regards to, and a bit more has come out in regards to Gakey possibly going to Newcastle. Also on here. But Reds, get your thoughts on the opening 45. Let us know your thoughts on that. But yeah, man was really... yeah. But yeah, his feats are shocking. I think in terms of his... I think you mean his distribution, really. But yeah. I think you mean in terms of his distribution, mate. The thing is, B is Bilbao. I don't know how much you've seen of them, really. But they are... You can understand why Liverpool have played Bilbao, really. They're always on the front foot. They're a very high pressing side, Bilbao, really suffocating, especially a lot of teams, not just in La Liga, but especially European competition as well. Very counter-attack orientated, possess a lot of quality, a lot of pace as well. So it's going to be one of them really where you've got opportunities, and as will be the case. But yeah, I think it will be interesting really in regards to the new season. Obviously, Alisson Becker is number one. But if Mavrashvili does need to play this coming season, I think he just needs to get used to it, because it's very different from what he's been used to in terms of Valencia. Obviously, we know, if anyone's seen the highlights, I didn't watch much of Valencia, but watching all the highlights every single week, looked like he'd be saving about 20 shots every single game, considering the position in which Valencia did find themselves anyway. So it was one of them. But he'll learn. It's getting used to the squad, mate. Getting used to his positional play from his full-backs, his centre-halves as well. He's just come from a new team as well. Similar to forward lads in their positions. It's one of the most difficult positions to play on the pitch. I know everyone jokes about goalkeeping, but if you make a mistake as a goalkeeper, 9 times out of 10 you get punished. As a centre-half as well. It's not like if you're a striker and you miss an open goal or something, you'll always get, it's the top end of the pitch, innit? But as a centre-half or defender, if you make a mistake, the large percentage of chances, you might just concede a goal as well. So there's a lot less room for error in goalkeeping positions and defensively as well. But it's all about the learning curve, really. New club, learning. But as Dave said, we need a centre-back in, lads, big time. Yes, I suppose we do, Dave. You can never not be understocked, really. You can always be overstocked, really. I think Liverpool going into certainly this transfer window, we've spent the money in key areas. But yeah, I'd agree, Dave, as we spoke about on the last game we done before anyway. It's a priority position for Liverpool, certainly. And I think Liverpool will bring in a centre-half, whether that be Mark Gahey as well. So it's going to be one of them. So interesting. Yeah, Dave. Dave, if you could bring in a centre-half, who would it be for you, bud? Is it a Gahey or a... Yeah, but as Callum said, we're easy for the Premier League. Yeah, we are favourites because we won the league as well, Callum. So it's going to be one of them. Probably need 2 centre-backs to be truth. Obviously, Midnight saying there. Apologies, chance moved down over there. You can never not be too underprepared. It's better to have the players there. I think if there's one player like in the whole squad, obviously, like I just feel so sorry for Joe Gomez, and it frustrates the life out of all of us, really. Gomez is a good centre half. It's just that he's been decimated with injuries in his Liverpool career. Because I'm telling you now, if he was one of those players that was never injured, I tell you, it'd be very, very, very highly regarded, more than he is currently anyway. I know when he does come back from injury, like the game against Plymouth last season as well, it's extremely difficult when you're trying to analyse his game, or when, like, whether it be Gomez or certain individual players that are just sometimes just decimated with injuries. And as a centre-half, and especially as a forward as well in the striker position, what you want is a consistent basis, consistent run of games, because Gomez is always one of those players that needs a good 5 to 10 game run at it, really, as we did when we won the league, not last season but the year. Obviously him and Virgil van Dijk, obviously Joel Matip helped in that league run all those years ago as well. So yeah, it's just disappointing, really, but yeah, it is what it is. But long term, I think Gomez, not that he'd be happy, he'd want to be starting every single game for Liverpool, but it's difficult, extremely difficult. Yeah, as John said there, decent first half, need a centre-back and a 6. Yeah, and we know Endo can play the centre-back position, but again, that is taking away Endo's best position as number 6, as an extra midfielder, really. We know Endo can play centre-half, but it's not his best position. His best position is a defensive midfielder, especially if you are going into this season And as Arne Slot did allude to last week in the Tour of Asia, and rightly so, he got all the plaudits, and Arne wanted to give Endo the time and the praise and the spotlight, really, because he deserves it. Because Endo, like, it's so undervalued. Not from us as Liverpool fans, we understand his role, but I think from the outside world, like players of that ilk, really, of like in any squad of any successful side, where you're looking at and analysing the team, you bring them in for like a 10-15 minute period just to do a job. And it's not just do a job, it's to see out a game, really. Like, it's so important. And Endo, going into this season, we want to be really utilising him in that number 6 role. We don't want to keep on putting him in the centre-back position, because it's just about having that capable squad, really. But in Mark Gahey, I think he's been the centre-back on everyone's lips, really, in terms of exploring interest, really, and bringing him into the football club. It's going to be really interesting anyway. So, yeah. Potential starter, work in progress as well. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it, Con. About it, Callum. I'm used to it, mate, anyway. Yeah, it's all good, and I don't care, really, anyway. But, yeah, whatever, the whammy's chatting anyway. But big up there. 11, obviously, LFC TV, bud. And we see you around the world anyway. But if you are listening to the commentary, welcome as well. We've got over 4,500 people in. Massive thank you for the great support as always. But if you are watching on X or you're watching on Facebook as well, head over to the YouTube channel, drop a like, drop a subscribe. But if you are, it's not just the watch-alongs we do here over at Anfield Index as well. There's plenty of great LFC content as well across the board. Join the Discord community. It's free to join. Click the link in the description if you've got Discord. Get involved in there. Jump in. Get involved with all your fellow Reds from every corner of the globe. Everyone is welcome, Reds. And it's just everyone's absolutely sound in there, really. And it's always good. It's good to keep up to date on all the shows that are coming out as well. And if you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, you can certainly do so. Just opens up a wider, greater catalogue of great LFC content. But if you want to subscribe monthly, if you it's a Pro Anfield Index Pro, where it just opens up more longer form podcasts as well in their full entirety. No adverts and all that. Obviously, it's £6.99 per month. That's paid monthly as well. Cancel at any time as well. But if you want to subscribe for a yearly, £4.99. That's billed per month. But if it's billed at £59.99 per year as well. Just as little as a coffee nowadays anyway. But Reds, so much great content to come already. I know we're quickly closing in on the start of the Premier League, but that's how we love it. Busy day to day. And it's going to be busy as we get closer to the Premier League as well. It's going to be one of them, Reds, so make sure you tune in. Hit that subscribe button down below. And the best thing anyone can do, if you're watching on YouTube for anyone's shows as well, hit that like button in the below the video as well. Do get involved in the comment section below, as the watch-alongs are quite different. I tend to read out as many as we possibly can as well, but on set, obviously. But yeah, it's all one of them. But in terms of hit that subscribe button down below, we've got Media Matters tomorrow. That'll be in and around. Dave hasn't said a start time, but it's usually around midday or 11 o'clock in the morning. Dave Davis and David Lynch taking you through all the latest Liverpool transfer news in general. And obviously Dave Davis will be asking David Lynch about his analysis of both games in regards to Liverpool this afternoon as well. So yeah, there's going to be plenty to talk about in regards to both of these games as we close in on the start, the curtain raiser against Bournemouth in not too long anyway. So it's all busy. Yeah, as Steve said there, yeah. I think Gahey is a case of waiting to see if Palace lower their 50 million that they want as well. Yeah, midnight, bear with me 1 second here, chat. I'm going to quickly delve over to Twitter, have a little gander. Because I did see an article before we come on air for the second one tonight. or if anyone's seen it, chat, let us know the latest in regards to that. Oh, just as first story that. But yeah, the first story, looks like there's some news coming out as we are live at the minute from a lot of the Newcastle-based journalists. Newcastle tonight pushing hard to agree deal with Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko after encouragement today. He wants to join. Get in! Just means, yeah. Sesko, please, lads. Yeah, you can have a word. Have a word with Benjamin Sesko, really. Just makes Liverpool's negotiating a bit more easier, really, especially if they bring in a replacement. That's what we said. That's what every Liverpool fan said. Anyone that's a journalist as well. It's all Newcastle probably might do business, but depending on if they can get adequate quality to come in the opposite direction as well. So, yeah, that's exciting news. Reds, that just come out over the last 5 minutes. It's known that his camp have communicated to Manchester United and all outcomes possible, but Newcastle United moving quickly as well, which is much needed. Like, if you're a Newcastle fan, you've been sat at home fuming for the last week or so about no transfer activity going on at your football club. Like, yes, there's no sporting director, but you've got Champions League football. You've got the startings of a very good side as well. You are a good side, Newcastle, they are. But if you're a Newcastle fan, you've been shaking your head this week going, lads, what are we doing? Just go out there. You've got one of the richest owners but in the world of football. Like, I know, obviously, the FFP regulations and all that, but it's just go and get him. Go and get him. Bring him to your football club as well. So, and as we said there, midnight, hopefully, Gahey does start very soon as well for Liverpool in the next couple of weeks. But I think that might be the Gahey one, chat. I don't know if much more has come out already as we are tonight. But a little scroll. But yeah, everyone's just waxing lyrical, rightly so. So I'm a little scroll, but everyone's waxing lyrical about how good we are on the counter attack. Everyone's just saying, yeah, good luck to the Premier League. Like, it's the red arrows, like, literally, everyone's saying we can add Isaac to this forward attacking line anyway. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a very exciting season. Trev, how are we, la? Sub Jack and chat, how are we, mate? Hope you're well. Nice one for tuning in, bud. Yeah, stay. It never stops, mate. That's good. As I said, Reds, there you go. The Red Room tomorrow with Grizz and the lads. That'll be, I think that's, 8 p.m. tomorrow. It's live every Tuesday with Grizz and all the best up-and-coming Liverpool YouTubers as well. Giving them a great platform on Anfield Index to speak about the Reds. And it's always a great listen or watch, Reds. If you haven't tuned in, make sure you tune in. And Media Matters tomorrow. And there's going to be plenty more content to come in the next week or so as well. Transfer window. Plenty of shows. Transfer show with Dave and Trev as well. That will be out again this week. So plenty to get stuck into here, Reds. But we are fastly approaching the second half. I don't think... It looks like there's been not many changes. Yeah, I think... Would help if you actually put my headset on. But yeah... No changes so far that I can see. So, same start 11 that we did have the start of the game. But yeah, attacking the Kop, eh? First opportunity of Wirtz. Ekitike. Obviously, Wirtz has been here 12 months ago in the Champions League, but where he wasn't wearing the red of Liverpool, he was wearing the white of Bayer Leverkusen. But the first time for Ekitike, Kirkes, Frimpong, all the new lads to be attacking the Kop. Even if it is a pre-season, but when the noise gets going, especially in Champions League night, and even as we will find out on Friday night, match week 1 of the Premier League. So there'll be a cauldron, as it always is, a cauldron of excitement and noise, most importantly. Bilbao are still trying to get out of the air. Referees having to count all the players here. And we are back underway here for the second half, Reds. The final pre-season game for Liverpool. Main thing for the second half we want is no injuries, Reds, please. But yeah, as chat, I've only had a little scroll through Twitter. Do apologise, Reds. I think it was a Paul Joyce article. I think I might have seen before I come on here. But Dave Davis and we'll be asking David Lynch all about the Gakey and all the latest Liverpool transfer news tomorrow. So tune in for that midday tomorrow to get all the latest Liverpool news as well. Big up there, Trev. Yeah, I've just read that out there, bud. Yeah, so interesting. Yeah, as we said, it just broke when we were on air, didn't it? But as John's saying there, get in. So fingers crossed, Reds. It just makes dealing a bit more easier, especially if Newcastle can start, and hopefully they can get Whistler over the line. Newcastle, and then if you can get both of them boxed off, then I think you might be a bit more kinder in accepting our next offer. But yeah, as Midnight said there, Craig is he's on the ball when it comes to Newcastle. Yeah, one of the best journalists, especially when it's come to Newcastle news over the last couple of months, really. One of the best in the business, in the journalism scene. Oh, well done, Gravenberch. Salah. Done well there, Mo. Quick feet. Tell you what, it's taken a while. Oh, he's done so well there. Gravenberch. Oh, I tell you what, fair play to the cameraman. I tell you what, it's such a difficult job. Like the cameraman, like in Premier League, and just the cameraman. It's his pre-season as well. Good luck trying to keep up with Salah with the quick feet. Even I was struggling as well. Like, but Mo was shifting that ball between both feet really quickly. But he done well there, the cameraman. Shout out to him. Such a difficult job as well. If you ever go to a game or see anyone, like big heavy equipment as well. Obviously on the stabilizers for those big cameras, very heavy. But the stabilization on the gear makes it a bit more lighter. But a very difficult job indeed. Frimpong going forward. But it's so exciting here. I will certainly watch this game back on the repeat. Because like the positional play, like you're watching like the inverting runs, the overlapping runs. Like you've got Kerkez dropping in as that left-sided centre half at stages. And then if Kerkez moves up, transitions forward, then you've got Gravenberch dropping into that number, into that centre-back position. And then obviously the centre-back split. So there's a lot of fluidity watching Liverpool. I know it's pre-season, but you can already see the options for Liverpool as we go into this new season. Frimpong done well there to get a corner. Well done, Jeremy, lad. Well done, that. Oh, wait. His first corner in a red shirt. Chat that Adidas kit. Absolutely heavy, that. Heavy kit, that. Enzo, his first corner at the cop end. I've got him in my FPL team chat. If you haven't got Wirtz, what are you doing? Got Salah and Wirtz. Ball in. Clear to the far stick. Canate brought that down. Frimpong as the orthodox left winger at the minute. Picked up that position down the left, but fully capable. The Dutchman. And Liverpool, again, now just resetting. There's the throw-ins happening. Yeah. 100% there, mate. Chat, drop a like on the video as well. If you haven't already done so, if you are watching on YouTube. Ball on the edge of the box. Wait. Salah, Katike. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I think... Apologies there, chat. Bit of exciting news, Reds. There we go. Nice one there, Steve. Nice one there, chat. Apologies. Obviously, as we know, on air. People are saying, and the legend that is Rob Gutman of the Anfield Rap, he's tweeted, Isaac Agents says Anfield tonight. An Anfield Rap exclusive. So, there we go, Reds. If that is the case, then absolutely phenomenal news as well, Reds. But I think Rob Gutman's just become the most popular person on Twitter tonight. With that tweet. Fair play, lad. Yeah, so, there we go. So, exciting news, Reds. So there we go, chat. Yeah. Oh, well done there, Sally. There's about 5 up. Oh, referee, man. That's a yellow, that. Yeah, he had to stop that because it was a 6-on-2, really. I think even the referee felt sorry for them. He's like, yeah, got it. But a very cynical foul there on the break. Calaretta there, absolutely. It wasn't malicious. It was just one of them, really, where you just seen Salah and was like, yeah, I'll take him down. Because it was a 6-on-2, really. But yeah, as Mint said there, looks positive, Reds. So there you go. Keep an eye on that tonight as news develops. But as we said before, obviously the news with Sesko coming out over the last 20 minutes. Everton starting to line up. The dominoes are starting to fall. Dom getting pressed here quite heavily there. He's done well to play out from the press. Just couldn't quite get out of that. But chat, thoughts on, especially the second game. It's been, in terms of quality, as we know, when you've got better opposition, better quality and more consistent starting 11 as well. And I think even when we do play Bournemouth, it's not going to be a, we'd all love a 4-0 job, but we'd happily take a 1-0 scoreline. But I think the options to come out of tonight's game again, reaffirming Liverpool's Liverpool break on the counter-attack. Keke's on the overlap. Ekatike's headed it down. Lad, how's that not gone in the back of the net? Unai Simon. Keke's, for me, initially needs to be putting that ball in straight away. But this is what pre-season's all about, learning anyway. I think, yeah, saying that, yeah, he's done well to hold off that But there was about 6 heads in that penalty box. And somehow that hasn't fell into the back of the net. Gravenberch! Is he onside? Is he on? Get in there, Neds. He's onside. Get in there, Cody Gakpo. Gravenberch absolutely smashes that at Simon. Well done there, Reds. And who's there? Cody Gakpo. Gravenberch there. Yeah, it looks like the left back. Yeah, he's onside. Well done by the Lino there as well, chat. And well done by Hugo Ekitike just to leave that ball. The intelligence and the awareness, spatially, most importantly, to know that he's in an offside position. But Gravenberch to get that shot off. But Simon, you can't be doing that, lad, when you've got Liverpool 3-4 Liverpool attackers on the end of that. Go ahead there, the Reds. As the Essex Red, probably one of the best pictures on YouTube, that. Audio listeners, it's Odegaard with Arne Slot with his Premier League trophy. Well done, Hugo Ekitike. He's had a very fine run out this evening. Federico Chiesa coming on here now. Well, yeah, Federico Chiesa coming on now. Well, if you haven't done so, run those likes up as well, Reds. If you are new, first time tuning in, Reds. As we said, hit that subscribe button down below. Become an Anfield Index Pro member. I copyright now. Na 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 na. Yeah, lovely goal there, man. It's the thing though, Reds. It's what's going to be so mad. Like, and if we can add Isaac to this, you've got Isaac, Ekitike, Salah, you've got Rio Ngamura pulling up trees, doing amazing, doing so well, really. Like, every single time he steps up on a Liverpool pitch, really, he's thriving at every stage. And he's going to be learning off the likes of Salah, Ekitike, Chiesa. If whatever happens with Chiesa, does he leave? Does he stay? Whatever happens with him, but if he's to stay as well, then Liverpool have got so many great options. Well done, Liverpool. Oh, Szoboszlai. Shut them. Shut them, Inaki, lad. Ball to the far stick. Sorry there, chat. To bring Chiesa on. But the attacking fluidity, especially Liverpool in this second half anyway, and even Liverpool in the first game, obviously getting 4 goals. But so good, man. Oh, that's a foul by Chiesa. Oh, Chiesa wasn't on the graphic there. What was his chat? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a cop right now. But you are going to be watching for the next year and hopefully years to come as well. Even more golden years of watching this great football club. So there'll be bumps along the road this season. It's not always going to have it our way, but what we won't do is what we didn't do last season in the Premier League is we won't panic. Like that game against Forest, it was a disappointing result. And still even Arne Slot and all of us still speak about that Forest game. But it's all about learning, developing as a club. And focusing most importantly on ourselves, and what we do really well is win games of football. And finding a way of winning games. And settling those new players into the squad as well. Deep searching ball there. Frimpong. Just so quick, Reds. It's refreshing to have full-backs now. No respect to the other lads that were there. We loved them. Robbo, Trent and the other lads. Even Bradley, a phenomenal full-back in his own right. He's going to be massively needed as well. All the lads at the back, the midfield and the attack. But squad depth for Liverpool so far. Really exciting. Obviously, the one position that we've all said already, every Liverpool fan over the last couple of weeks, is if we can bring in a centre-half, I think Liverpool will be looking even more stronger going into next season. And even if we bring in Isaac, then we'll be in absolute, utter dreamland, really, Reds. From Paris down to Turkey. But yeah, I'm excited to watch this game back, Reds. I know it's a pre-season, everyone goes, pre-season. It's all about getting fitness. But what we've seen already over the last couple of weeks, but for me personally, on my analysis, is like the shape between Liverpool's attack and defensive structure. Like, even when Gravenberch sometimes in certain transitions tucks into that centre-back position, drops in between the holes, between the two centre-halves, splitting. And then on certain elements, you've got Kerkez down the left-hand side when we're transitioning down the left. And then obviously Frimpong and certain elements of our game as well on the right. It's really exciting. Just keeping everyone fit this season. That's in its own right like a new sign as well. But that, again, goes to demonstrate really where Liverpool have strengthened in certain different departments as well in terms of recovery. Because Liverpool will get injuries, but it's about what we can do when we get those injuries, not rushing them back this season. And having enough good squad depth, which we have in a lot of key areas. At the minute, the press, Liverpool, the second half, it's been very good as well again. Also, Bosley. Referee said play on there. He was brought down. Gakpo. Play it. Szoboszlai to Salah. One touch out. Oh, over the bar there. Unlucky to corner. What? Oh, it was just about offside there, Salah. But I tell you what. Midfielders are having an absolute nightmare this season. You'll be having like all of them going, were you meant to be marking him? Because he just banged one in the top corner. Because you got Waits running off the back of Szoboszlai. You got Szoboszlai running off the back of Salah. You got Ekatike in the first 40 odd minutes. You got him running through the middle, and then you got Gakpo. It's options are plenty. And then we just throw in Isaac just for the banter. Then really exciting. Good luck trying to defend us. Well done, Endo. Tell you what, defending against Inaki Williams and Nico Williams, two of the if not the quickest forwards in European football as well. The brothers, the Williams brothers. And obviously the Bilbao captain, Inaki. But Anfield under the lights. How long we've craved that over the last couple of weeks as well. Oh, 2-2. Who's marking him? It's pre-season, not bothered anyway, but that's... What a header that is. Wow. Is it Kerkez marking him? Whoever it is, should be getting on the ends of that, I'm being honest, but it is what it is. That is poor defending, but if that's Kerkez. Oh, takes a deflection off Gakpo. Sorry, Kerkez. Wasn't you, lad. Yeah, one of them really, Reds. He missed it at the front. Oh, yeah. Nothing about... One of them, really. Doesn't matter. It's a pre-season game. But still, again, positions to learn from. Ah, well. Own goal from Gakpo there, Reds. Yeah, it was a bit of it was a weird one, that, really, because like the way that the angle that ball got whipped in there, chat. I was like, how's he got the power on that? Anne. Anne, give the referees a little break there, lads. I love him. We all love the gaffer. But he's getting used to he's having a little discussion, to say the least, anyway, with the fourth official. Oh, Rando La, what are you doing losing that ball here? Get up. Nico Williams. Well, it looks like the last 5 minutes Bilbao have kind of come back into this game anyway, but this is where you learn as well. Even if Bilbao do have like the next 20 minutes, it's where Liverpool can very much learn from. But unlucky there, Endo. Unlucky, lads. Oh yeah, that's what Einstein was complaining about, the foul on Endo, and I can understand why he's complaining about that. Liverpool, this is where the grueling minutes come in for the lads as well. This is what pre-season's all about, where the lads have put in a very good shift so far, 66 minutes in, but this is where the fitness levels are really improving now. The next 25-minute period. Salah to find Cody Gakpo. Unlucky there, lad. But yeah. Nico Williams. Well done. Well done, Ibu, lads. He's right. Kufau's gone to Hoffenheim. That's a bit of a mad move, but fair play. Just checking if I was seeing anything. No. Not so far, Reds on the transfer front. Janssen there. Nunes. I'll see. Did get a goal in the game. If anyone missed that one, that was anyone that was in work or whatnot. Goal and assist from Rio Ingemue. And a goal from Darwin Nunes. And a goal, well, a shot from Bendo, but it went down as an own goal as well. Liverpool down the left-hand channel here. Now Cody Gakpo, very tight to the byline. Got a couple of players ahead of him. But I think in terms of Bilbao, much better shape. I think that's what it's all about, pre-season. Really getting back into your shape, being compact as well. And especially when you're playing an opposition like Liverpool. There's no better team, really, to get back into compact shape. Back into your structure as well. Chat. Yeah, that's the clock anyway. I want to sync it up. It's got to be a foul, that referee. Come on. Come on. He's a big unit, number 27. Senardi. Can I say? Sabozlai. A couple of options ahead of him. Very good quick feet there by Gravenberch. Gakpo again, still got it. Gakpo. Oh, well done, Cody, lads. How's that? Yeah, there we go. Absolutely squeezed that in. Simon will be disappointed, but fair play to Cody Gakpo. Just to squeeze that under the legs of Simon. Well done, lads. But good initial build-up play, and that started by Gravenberch. Lovely little quick change of pace, quick feet. Graven to find Cody Gakpo. Does well there, but that is poor by Simon. He'll be disappointed with himself there. But even still, that's what you, as a forward, when you get inside the penalty box, just get a shot off, really. You might get a slight deflection, you might get a bit of luck, as he did there, really, on that occasion. But it doesn't matter, the all count. It was a shot on target. But the quick feet from Cody Gakpo, his persistence in front of goal this evening. Just getting. But if you're in any forward for Liverpool, any forward in Europe, it'd be just, when you get in that position, just have a strike. It can take a slight deflection, and you can have a little situation like that where it squirms under the goalkeeper's arms anyway. Well done, Frimpong, lads. Here's Nallo coming on. Welcome, Nallo. Hang on 1 second there, Chas. Let's just update that. But yeah, as we remember on that watch-along last season that we did watch of Nallo in the Champions League, did get sent off. Unlucky there, really. The young lads. It was just completely accidental, really. But certainly, with the players we've got, would have put an arm round them and said, unlucky lad. Salah. Good recovery by Yuri. The centre half. I think looks like he might got a bit of a cramp, or a bit of cramp there, the centre half. I'm surprised trying to catch up to Salah every single time. Big up there, midnight. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, mints. It's going to be looking very good. Possible change for Liverpool as well in the offing. I think it might be. Yeah, it looks like Maestro. Looks like Liverpool's new signing. The new lad from Salford. Only got announced this morning as well. A lad with a very bright future. Very highly regarded in the Northwest. Especially to certainly a lad that fancies his quality. Obviously fending off interest from the likes of Arsenal anyway. But he's here to do the business, really. He's here to learn. And what a moment for the young lad. It looks like he'll be probably coming on for Cody Gakpo, I'd say, Reds. Oh no, Floody inverter's come off. Well done, lads. What a talent he will be for Liverpool this season. On a very good run out in front of Anfield. But Liverpool bringing on our new signing. Will Wright. Not too bad, that is it, Reds. Announced as Liverpool player in the morning, and then you're playing your first big game for Liverpool in front of a fully packed Anfield as well. What a special moment for him and his family. Oh, commentary just said he passed his driving test. Go ahead, lad. He's absolutely smashed everything. But yeah, big up there. Big fans of Gakpo by the looks of it. Yeah, what a player we've got on our hands. And I loved him. I think since we brought him in from Holland. PSV Eindhoven, obviously captain there. Spoke to quite a fair couple of PSV fans at the time, and they were like, yeah, you're getting a top player. And especially watch him in that World Cup for Holland as well. The year in which Messi did win the World Cup in Qatar. Yeah, we mentioned that midnight. Obviously, Rob Gutman from the Anfield Rap did allude to that this evening. As I said, he's going to be the most popular man on Twitter tonight. As he did allude to. It's exciting news, really, if that's the case as well. Certainly, obviously, Isaac can't be in the stands because Newcastle will be absolutely fuming. So, his agent's allowed to do negotiating with Liverpool. But let's hope that might be a bit more closer done than we are. But 15 minutes left here, Eds. If you're wondering where Wright plays, I think he's a striker anyway, chat, apologies. I think he's a striker, very highly regarded in Salford's academy, or if you listen to all the industry-led journalists as well. And down the motorway anyway. Liverpool fended off big interest from Arsenal and probably a lot of hosts of your big European clubs as well, and certainly in England. But fair play. He's a centre forward. Yeah, Maestro. He's come on, mate. Top talent. Fair play. Fair play by Anna there, really, Reds. I don't even know how commentary found that out anyway, but I'm guessing he must have said it on one of his interviews that he done today. Well, make sure you drop a like on the video as well. Run those likes up on YouTube if we can, Reds. As I said, there's going to be a trio of substitutions from Bilbao. Nico Williams coming off. Couple of changes here for Bilbao. It's been a very, I think both managers will be quite happy in terms of the run out for both sets of teams. A lot of quality in both sets of teams in certain spells, but I think obviously sloppy goals Liverpool conceded, but it doesn't matter really. It's all about getting that fitness. And most importantly, just getting that technical understanding as well for some Liverpool players, that especially the new lads in terms of coming back into this shape. And I think we will be seeing a slight kind of change as well in terms of Liverpool on the ball in certain games. Obviously, Liverpool dropping to a system back three. Obviously, the full-backs pushing on up quite high as well. So, it's promising, Reds. Canarte down the right-hand side. 12 minutes left. Done well there, Mo, to keep that in. Dominic Szoboszlai. I'm not too sure, mid. But nerves do a lot to a lot of people as well, though, Reds. I think, obviously, not everyone handles the nerves as easy, as comfortable as certain players do. It's a big moment for Mavrashvili and especially both goalkeepers tonight anyway, but just getting used to it really. Couple of touches on the ball. It's a lovely ball out to find Salah. Good play. Can Salah keep that in down the right? It's going to be a throw in deep down this right-hand side for Liverpool. Quick one from Mo. Oh, what a ball by Szoboszlai to find Chiesa. Trying to poke that through. Is that going to be a penalty? And it is a penalty. What a ball over the top. An outstanding ball from Dominik Szoboszlai. That is ridiculous. But go ahead, Endo, lad. He somehow found himself in the penalty box and got a penalty. Go ahead, lads. Tell you what, Reds. My man, Endo, is breaking the line here. But what a ridiculous ball by Dominik Szoboszlai. Endo breaking into the penalty area. And Endo got absolutely taken out there. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, it's absolutely took him out there, Reds. Who will be taking the penalty here, Reds? Will it be Salah? Will it be Wright? Or will it be one of the other new players for Liverpool? Oh, yeah, of course. Why am I even asking, Reds? It's Salah. Getting used to scoring his goal. Come on, Mo. Salah. Oh, Mo! It's ended up in my back garden, lad. That's why you'd rather him take a penalty in pre-season now to get them out of his, get that out of his system, really. Oh, Mo, lad. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Salah, lad. At least he's done it now and not on Friday night in 2 weeks' time anyway. A week and a half anyway when we play Bournemouth. At least he's got it out of his system anyway, hopefully. Yeah, Inaki Williams has just gone off there as well. But Araso has just come on. But he'll be disappointed. But you know what, chat? You know what Salah's going to be like in the next week or so. He's going to be practicing penalties. Making sure that he practices that. And yeah, you can already, he's been like a minute after he's skied that penalty, but he is the world-class player he is, he'll be disappointed. Even if it is pre-season, but we know how much of a perfectionist he is. No. Good ball out here to switch the play, yeah. Juarez. Liverpool on the breakaway here, possibly. Endo. He's done well there, Endo. Done well there, Endo. Yeah, Endo's made about 15 challenges in the space of about 10 seconds. Fair play, lad. Yeah, I felt he played the ball there first initially, if I'm being honest. Gets the ball there. Referee got the ball. The ball went in that right trajectory, really. It went in that direction. Ridiculous. Oh, what a save by Mamardashvili. Wow. First real opportunity we've seen from the Georgian to showcase his quality between the sticks. But that's what Mamardashvili's all about. That ball was heading into the top right corner there. And the Georgians, a bit like Gandalf, you should not pass, mate. In a bit, lad. Is stretch, because he's about 6'6", Mamardashvili anyway. He's such a huge, commanding goalkeeper. He's punched that. Well done. It's a very good punch out here. Liverpool on the counter. Right, it's a 4-on-2 here for Liverpool. Chiesa through the middle. To feed right. Right. Oh. Unlucky, lads. So, yeah. Unlucky there, fella. Should have really put... Oh, he's won it back here again. Ball into the box. Unlucky there. I'll tell you what. Yeah. Would have absolutely capped off a phenomenal week for the young lads. But well done, Chiesa. Excellent weight of pass, really, from Federico Chiesa. Ball through. No, unlucky there. yeah, unlucky there. Reds, 5 minutes left to go here, Reds. Over 5,000 people already in the video live tonight. Much appreciated. Massive thank you for the big support, as always, Reds. If you are watching on X, if you are watching on Facebook as well, head over, subscribe to Anfield Index. Obviously, we'll be covering all the games on Matchday Live throughout the season. Champions League, FA Cup, Premier League, League Cup as well. Absolutely everything. Really, we'll be covering every last kick of the game. But yeah, it's been a fantastic run out tonight again. The second game. Oh, side netting there, really. Has he got a touch on that, Mavrishvili? He's looking a bit confused, really, the Georgian. I felt he didn't touch that. Let's have a little look on the replay. Bah, he didn't even touch that, you know. I think it might have come off to one of the centre halves. Yeah, it's come off Ebu. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't even touch that, Mavrishvili. Cleared by Gravenberch. Well done, Liverpool. Oh, behave. Never on ball. Get up. Reds, you have to pick a man in a match for the second game tonight. It's been a lot of promising performances for Liverpool. Ah, yeah. Doesn't even touch his hand. Messiah's saying there, so keep or sell Chiesa. I'd say keep him, mate. If I'm being honest, if Liverpool can't get the money, he's going to be a very good squad option, really. And especially if he can stay fit as well. You can never have enough good quality in your side as well. In the forward line. If I'm being honest, if we can get Isaac in, but just depends if Liverpool can get the right money for Chiesa. Chat, man of the match in on the second game. I'm going to go with... Gravenberch's had a very good game. Szoboszlai, tremendous. I'm going to go Gakpo. I think he's done really well. But wait, when he was on the pitch, Salah, tremendous. And even the excitement of watching Liverpool's fullbacks as we go into this new season. It's really promising, Reds. Any way Liverpool want to play this season, we can mix it. We can play it long, play it on the ground, play it down the right channel, on the left-hand channel, inverting your full-backs as well. Kirkes playing as a left-sided centre-half in certain transitions as well. Just mixing it up, really. It's really promising. But Reds, massive thank you for everyone that's tuned in, Reds. If you haven't already done so, do hit that subscribe button down below. If you are watching on X or Facebook, head over to the YouTube channel. As we are closing in on 16,000 subscribers. Massive thank you for all your support across all videos or the audio podcasts as well. Plenty of shows on the horizon as well this week. You got Media Matters tomorrow with Dave Davis and, of course, David Lynch. Where obviously Dave Davis will be asking David Lynch all about the two games this afternoon. And of course, all the latest Liverpool transfer news in regards to Mark Gahey, Isaac, and all the other news that is coming out over the last couple of days and probably tomorrow as well. Getting his expert insight. And obviously, we got the Red Room tomorrow night as well. Oh, just a bit too much power on that ball through there. But Cody Gakpo for me, Reds, fantastic tonight. And if he can stay fit, Cody, he'll have a big impact. I expect him to... I expect Cody Gakpo to get the goals, or if not more, if I'm being honest, more from, like, he's going to pick up the mantle, really, that Diaz has left, I think. Obviously, Diaz going to Bayern Munich. I do think Gakpo can easily get 10, 15, at a push, 20 Premier League goals next season. Because I do think with the emergence of Liverpool can get Isaac, with the quality of Ekitike as well, it's not just a case over the last 5-6 seasons where we've had like Salah and like Salah's getting double man marked. Now you've got Kirkes, you've got Frimpong on the overlap, in the inverted underlaps. You got Salah off the right. You've got Szoboszlai and Flurry and Wirtz in the middle, making those attacking central runs. Oh, what a save by Mavridashvili. Offside anyway, but doesn't know we're not on the bar. That the Georgian. Well done, lads. But yeah, there's going to be so many great attacking opportunities for Liverpool. Oh. Big save there. Big save. But yeah, Reds, as I said, I will be back for the Crystal Palace game in a couple of days' time anyway. Obviously, as we get closer and closer to the Premier League season. But what a game and what a day of football we've had watching the mighty Reds this afternoon. A lot of goals. We've had a lot of goals this afternoon. We've had, a lot of goals scored this afternoon over the space of the 2 games. 7 goals scored, 3 goals conceded. But as we said, it's only pre-season, doesn't really matter. But there's been glimpses of positivity, a lot of positivity going into the new season as well. Reds, quality across the board for Liverpool, from defensively, midfield, transitionally as well, and even in those attacking thirds as well. As we had a couple of hours ago with Rio and Gamua getting a goal and assist. The great promise and quality that he showcased already in his young Liverpool career as well, and he's one for the future. But most importantly, as he showed in the last game, yes, it's pre-season, but as a footballer, you've just got to take your opportunities, as did Michael Owen, as did Robbie Fowler, as did Steven Gerrard and Carragher. And if he can follow even half of their career that of those lads have mentioned, Rio, he's going to have a very, very promising career ahead of him in a Liverpool shirt. But Reds, great opportunity for Liverpool fans and even anyone watching as well. But pre-season has come to a close anyway. We know I think it's classed as a pre-season game in the Charity Shield, but even still, the big massive 50p, whatever you call it anyway. But the main thing is, touch wood, Reds, no injuries. The only injury in pre-season has been, obviously, Joe Gomez, which has been disappointing. But if he can come back full fitness, Liverpool are looking quite promising going into the new season ahead. But Reds, I've been Jack McIndoe on Matchday Live here. Give me voice a little rest anyway. Two watch-alongs, which is always good. I love it anyway. That's what I'm used to anyway. But Reds, look after yourself. Goals are plenty this evening. It's been a very hard workout for the lads as well. I think the last 20 minutes in that game as well looked like some of the players were flagging, really, in terms of very much struggling. But that's what pre-season's all about. Playing over, getting that base fitness really as we go into the first game of the league season against Bournemouth in a couple of weeks' time. Well, a week and a half time anyway. So, Reds, massive thank you for everyone that has tuned in. If it's the first time tuning into Anfield Index, hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member as well, you can certainly do so. That is £6.99 a month. Cancel at any time. Obviously, if you want to pay monthly, but if you want to pay obviously yearly as well for Anfield Index Pro for the whole year, that comes in a £59.99, and that comes in a £4.99, just as little as a coffee per month. So, Reds, what are you doing? If you haven't subscribed to Anfield Index, hit that subscribe button down below. Head over to AnfieldIndex.com as well. If you want to listen to all the audio podcasts, or if you want to watch on YouTube as well, but obviously on the YouTube side, it's only just a little taster really of all the great work everyone's producing in the background as well. So much more content behind the paywall as well, Reds. So, Reds, get involved. Follow us on all social media platforms. What have we got here? We've had just over 5,500 already in tonight on the watch along. Much appreciated, everyone, for all the big support. And make sure you tune in. Hit that subscribe button down below tomorrow. Media Matters tomorrow with Dave Davis and David Lynch and the Red Room tomorrow. 2 live shows tomorrow as well. So, yeah, hit that subscribe button. Look after yourselves, Reds, wherever you are watching from around the globe. Look after yourself. But yeah, as Ozan said there, 7-3 on aggregate, Jackla. We won in the end. There we go, Ozan. Hope you're well, bud. But nice one, stay. And most importantly, anyone that's watching or on the repeat or whatever, do drop a like on the video. Massively helps out. But Reds, I will see you against Crystal Palace. Yeah, I'll see you against Crystal Palace, Reds. Look after yourself, and I will see you very, very soon as well. You never walk alone, Reds.